Hi everyone, welcome to Heaven Healing and Tarot. This is Christina. Today's pick a card is all about career and money. Let's see what's going on in our finances and our jobs. All right, so before I get started, I always send out some healing. Take a deep breath with me. All right. Pile 1, soul guidance. Pile 2, replenish your energy. Pile 3, mind focus. And pile 4, be of service. I don't know if these cards are going to have anything to do with the reading. I picked them randomly. So, but let's just see, okay? So choose your pile, pick the pile you are most drawn to, and we'll take a sneak peek into, what's going on with our careers. Okay, pile 1, if you chose soul guidance, then this one's going to be your pile. So let's see. We have the Magician, 9 of Cups, 8 of Swords, the High Priestess, Strength. Okay, so let's see here. So I think you're manifesting something into your work or career or even in your finances here that would be like a wish come true for you. So there's something you really, really want to happen. So either you want to, get a certain type of job, or you want to make a certain amount of money, or you want an investment to pay off, or you want your business to do well, or you want to land a new client. There's something here that you're really hoping for. Okay. But at the same time, you're worried that if you don't manifest that, if you don't get it, what's going to happen? So in a sense, you might be blocking that energy a little bit here because of your fear. So in order to get what you want, you really have to believe that it's coming to you, that, it's what you deserve. So you have to believe that it's yours. And then you got to not focus on it. You kind of just got to let it go, right? Just kind of have to have that blind faith. And I know that's not easy to do. Manifesting is not easy. It's hard. If it was easy, we would all have the lives that we wanted, and we would all be rich and famous, or, whatever we would want in this lifetime, right? So manifestation isn't easy. But it does look like there's something that you really, truly, truly want. What I would say is trust your intuition. The High Priestess is here saying there might be things that you're not seeing, things you're not picking up on. So pay attention. Pay attention to that inner guidance. It's important, and it's there for a reason. It helps us, right? It's how spirit usually communicates with us. For those of us who haven't really developed other abilities, that's really, that and dreaming is kind of the only way they have to get our attention, besides, seeing some synchronistic signs. But, if you haven't developed any of the clairs, we all have the clairs, but if you haven't developed yours, the only way that spirit can communicate is really through our intuition. That inner guidance, those nudges, those feelings. So pay attention. Now the Strength card says, just be brave. Have the strength to do the things that you need to do, to follow through on things that you might be guided to do, even things that you don't want to do. Have the strength to do them, because it's, you're being guided in a way that'll help you get to where you want to be in life. So you got to pay attention, and you got to be brave and strong. All right. So if you're afraid to do something, you got to find a way to face it and overcome it. The best way to get somewhere is right through it. So face that fear, go right through it. You can do it. So let me pull you some more cards. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. All right, so whatever you're afraid of, you don't have to worry about it too much because you're going to overcome it. You're going to deal with whatever gets thrown at you, and you're going to be fine. So if you're worried about applying to a certain job, like fear of rejection or whatever, face it and let's do it. You never know. With that eagle energy, like you have the ability to really flap your wings and fly and soar. So face the fears. Funnel, a period of frustrations, lessons to be learned. All right, so I kind of feel like you're in it now with this Eight of Swords energy. You're frustrated, you're scared, you're worried. They're saying find that inner strength. You want a change here. You want something to come into your life, but you're holding yourself back a little bit. So yeah, you might be frustrated, but you got to learn from it. All right? Or maybe something doesn't work out the way that you had hoped, but you're going to learn from it. And, when a situation similar comes up again, you're going to learn how to deal with it. You're going to know how to deal with it better. So, again, if we don't make mistakes, we can't learn. We can't grow. So I'm not saying you're making a mistake here. I'm feeling more of the fear than anything else. I think you have to learn from the fear, like learn not to be afraid. Learn to have strength. So let's see. And look, soul guidance does tie in. You have the High Priestess here, and it's saying pay attention to that soul's guidance. We're giving it to you. We're with you. We're giving you all those great sparkly ideas, right? So pay attention. We're guiding you. It's all in your head. Flash over. Well, yeah, the fear. They're saying the fear is all in your head. Well, most of the time it is. Sometimes we have a reason to really, truly be fearful, but most of the times it's fear of our own making. So they're saying you can do great things. You could do great things if you just conquer the fear. You have a little bit of faith in yourself. Block out distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environments by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You're ready to know what these distractions are. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. So they're saying there's something you need to address. You need to do something. You need to conquer the fear. Stop procrastinating. I procrastinate a lot. It's so funny because when there's a chore that I know I have to do, but I don't really want to do it. Like I'll find a whole bunch of other things that I have to do too. Like I'll throw in a load of laundry, or, I'll sweep the floor, knowing the whole time that there's something that I really need to get. I need to pay my bills. I really need to sit down and write those checks out, or, pay them online or whatever. I'm just using this as an example. But, I procrastinate. So they're saying stop procrastinating. You know what you have to do. What are you waiting for? Find your strength. Face your fear. You can do this. It's all in your head. Just, tell yourself how amazing you are. Tell yourself how capable you are, how powerful you are. Believe it. Then go for it. Begin now. Take your first steps. They're like, yeah, you got to do it now. Now's the time. Like we've been telling you, we've been telling you to get going and you haven't been listening. And so they're like, now we're being very blunt and very clear. You need to do something now. Take the step. I'm giving you what they're telling me. So hopefully you know what this is and what this is about. But they're like, stop procrastinating. It's time. It's been time. But now it's really time. Get off your butt and do it. Tough love, sorry. They're giving us tough love right now. Trust your intuition. Like, I think you've been, your thoughts have been telling you what to do. Like, I got to do this. I really should do that. I don't want to do it, but I really should. Trust that intuition. You keep getting something that you should be doing because you need to do it. I'm sorry, I keep yawning. It's always tea time, eternity, endless moments, and repetition. Yet you're stuck in a pattern right here, of a repetitive pattern. You got to break it. You don't need to do the same thing over and over again. Like, you got to break the pattern. You got to do something. Like, there's something that you really need to do, but you're not doing it. You're not doing it. So don't get repetitive in your daily life. Like, figure this out. Make a change. One small change will do it. Take a baby step. Nobody says that you have to rush everything, but they are telling you that you have to begin. Begin now. So that's what's going to happen. We're going to do that. They're telling us for a reason. It must be important. Keep your word. So do right about that. Keep your word. Something's so right about that. All right, what are we keeping our word on? Maybe we've been telling ourselves that we're going to do something and we haven't done it yet. And they're saying, keep your word to yourself. It's important. We're telling you to do it now because there's a reason. Because if you don't do it now, there might be consequences in the long run that you could avoid if you just act now. Act when you're supposed to act. So keep your word to yourself. Keep your promises that you've made. If you promised yourself that you were going to be brave and you're going to, apply for that job or, I don't know, do something differently, then do it. Make the phone call. Get on the computer. Whatever you have to do. All right, do it. Ten of Earth. Ten of Pentacles. You guys know that's my favorite card in the decks, in the tarot deck. So I'm going to read from the book on this one, but if you do what you got to do, I feel like it's going to lead you to your Ten of Pentacles. It's going to lead you to your happiness, to your abundance, to everything that you need. I am now able to step back and observe the results of what I built through my dedication and hard work. I claim ownership of the castles I built that have taken form in the material world. I have achieved mastery and inherited treasures of knowledge and experience thanks to all I've been through. And I smile appreciatively at my run of good fortune. So this is what's coming in for you. You're going to be able to enjoy the wealth here if you take action now. So, approach that client, apply for that job, ask for the raise, whatever it is. Do it because it's going to bring in a lot of abundance for you. It would be dumb not to. I know, but we're scared. But it's all in our head. It really is. It's all in our head. Conquer that fear. You can do it. I've yawned so many times in your reading, I just don't know what's going on. Cupid came out, actually. Maybe for those of you who are single, I'm trying to close. Cupid's a pin and it sticks me sometimes, so I'm trying to close it. There we go. Maybe you might meet the love of your life at a new position, or maybe your next client is the love of your life or something. For those of you that are single, maybe that's an important thing. So they're saying begin now before you miss that opportunity. What's meant for you will find you eventually, but why put it off? Why not have it when you can? Your angels are here guiding you and supporting you. And this is teaching you a lesson. This is teaching you that you got to do things when in divine timing, like especially when they're nudging you to do it. But good fortune's in your favor here. The wheels are turning the energy's turning in your favor. The wheel's on your side here. Luck is on your side. So things will work out as long as you do what you should do. All right? You're going to bring in some stability here, right? And it'll bring you some more freedom. Just be smart. Make the wise choice here. All right? Keep going forward. Keep going forward. All right, Pile 1, that is all I have for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. Because all those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose Replenish Your Energy, then this one is for you. Let's see. We have 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups, the Fool, 3 of Wands, 8 of Cups. All right, so wow. All right, for Pile 2, it looks like you're about to begin a new journey here. You have options. You have some opportunities coming in here, so you're going to get to pick and choose. Yeah, I think that you've been in a period maybe of being a little bit bored with what you do, or not satisfied. Maybe it doesn't fulfill you mentally, or maybe it's not fulfilling your pocketbook the way you want it to, your pockets, I should say. Your bank account, really. It kind of feels like you've been waiting for like your ships to come in, like waiting for the right opportunity here, waiting for the perfect moment to do something, or the perfect option to come in. And I think it's coming in. I think you're going to walk away from what you're currently doing, and you're going to begin a new journey doing something else. Yeah, I think that you are definitely starting a new adventure here. So it could be, it doesn't mean that you have to walk away completely from the situation you're in. Maybe your situation is going to improve. So you're beginning a new journey, but you have to walk away from something else. But I definitely feel like there's a new opportunity coming in that's going to excite you and have you begin this new journey. And I do feel like it's meant for you. I don't feel like you're going to be bored with your current situation anymore or unsatisfied. So let's get some more cards and we shall see where this takes us, right? An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. The Nest. And Arrow, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Okay, so I think building a nest egg is important for you. Maybe that's why you've stayed in your current situation for longer than you should have, maybe, for some of you, if you're bored, because you want that security. You want that money to keep coming in. But so you're very careful with what you do. If you're leaving something behind, it's because there's a better opportunity for you. So, all right. So that leads me to believe that what's coming in is really good. And it says that you're on the right path. So you're doing the right thing. You're making the right choice. Let's get some more cards. Honor your mystical creative force. So, I don't know how to pronounce her name. All right, there's the card. Honor your mystical creative force. So I kind of feel like that's just saying Spirit is guiding you right now. So honor it, pay attention to it, and follow it because they're leading you in the right direction. That's kind of what I'm getting from that card, but I'm going to read. It's number 22. I'm going to read from the book just to see, because I don't know these cards that well. So I usually just go by feeling, but maybe there's a special message here for you. So it says, there is a mystical force present in all people that empowers them to affect the world or effect change in their own lives. She appears when, they said the name, ordained, appears when it's time to make a sacrifice in order to move into the next creative expression of self. Oh, that's why you're leaving something behind. You're sacrificing one thing to go into your next phase, to move to move further in your career. So it could be a situation like you're going back to school for something. So you're leaving the job to go back to school because it's going to get you an even better job when you get out. So you're making a sacrifice here. Okay. Where's the hangman? The hangman should be here then. But that makes sense with this card here. All right. So this card is drawn by a woman seeking to start a family. Oh, if this card is... No, we're not talking about family. We're talking about money here. Oh, well. That's basically it. So, any sacrifice that you're making right now is going to be well worth it. It's going to be worth the sacrifice. You're on the right path. You're doing the right thing. You will be bringing in some extra security in, maybe later down the line, maybe not right now, but you're going to be okay. So good for you. Pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a good portion of your income every time you're paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. So I get that. I get that you should pay yourself first, always. What's the point of working if you're not going to enjoy what you make, right? So we do have to take some of that money that we make and, pay ourselves with it. Do something nice for ourselves. Otherwise, what's the point? To work, to pay our bills, to survive. Well, if we're not enjoying our life, what's the point of just surviving? I mean, sometimes there's ebbs and flows and we get to a point where we have to just survive. And that's understandable. But if you can pay yourself first, when you can do some nice things for yourself, you should. because that'll give you that boost you need to keep going, right? Sometimes we just need to have something to look forward to. So that is what the card's saying. I'm also feeling like sometimes we do a lot for other people, right? We take our energy and we're like, this needs to get done, that needs to get done, and this needs to get done. And all of that is stuff that needs to get done for other people. Well, so you do all those things. So the things you needed to do for yourself didn't get accomplished. And that's not good either. So, make sure you do the stuff for yourself first before you go and do things for other people. So I was getting that too from that card. So I wanted to throw that out there just in case that made a little sense to you as well. Voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. All right, so I think that if you bring love into any situation that you're in, whether it's career or not, like if you're kind to people and you have a big open heart and you're generous, and as long as you're paying yourself first, that's always a good thing, because when you give it, you'll receive it. It usually comes back to us tenfold. So I think that's a really good card, just to remind you to be kind and to be humble and to be generous when you can, because you'll get that back. Why are we crooked? Battle of the Blues. Take steps towards positive change. Oh, because you're sad about leaving something behind, right? But that doesn't mean you have to leave it behind forever. It just means you're making a little bit of a sacrifice right now for your greater good, So don't be sad over it. Everything's going to be great. So just kind of see the bigger picture right now. Investigate. Look closely, ask questions, think before acting. That's always good advice, right? It's always good to have our ducks in a row, to have our receipts, to have knowledge, right? It's always good to think before we speak, and definitely before we act. So they just want to remind you that you should do that. Try not to be impulsive and make really quick decisions. Maybe you should, think things through all the way through first. The path to inner peace begins with 4 words. Not my problem. So don't get caught up in any drama, right? Let the crazy stuff go. All right? So this is saying, try not to get caught up in any drama. Sometimes we take on issues because we want to fix things and help things, but if it's not your problem, why take it on? Let who needs to deal with it, deal with it. You concentrate on you and the things that you need to do when it comes to work. All right? If it's affecting your job, then I understand why you would want to step in. But if it's not involving your job, let the people whose job it is affecting step in. Right? All right, so it's like know your place. Like, stay in your lane, because if not, it's just going to cause unnecessary stress for you, and there's no point in that. All right, let's get you. Transformation. Something's changing. All right, something's definitely changing. Well, we know this. We know we're going to walk away from something, and we're going to start a new journey, which is going to bring in a lot of abundance in for us in the future. So, yeah, something's about to change. That's good news. Really good news. It's good. Change is good in this instance. Most instances it is, but in this one especially, the change is good. The change is meant for you. Let me pull you a few charms. Your pocketbook. So I don't know if that's telling you that, things might get a little tight right now, but it will improve in the future, or just that it's improving. Your pocketbook's going to be filled with money soon, or eventually. I'm just feeling like I'm feeling it like bursting at the seams here. So I definitely can't talk today. I definitely know that more money's coming to you in the future. Maybe you are going back to school. Look at that teacher. Maybe you're going back to learn some stuff. It's always good to learn in your career, to keep learning and to keep evolving. That's not a bad thing. But look, you have the good life. So I was right. This purse is going to expand, and you're going to be bringing in a lot more bacon there. Bringing home the bacon, frying it up in a pan. A lot of abundance there. And your angels here, loving you, guiding you, supporting you. And, there's some knowledge here, some wisdom, maybe an epiphany or an aha moment. But the light bulb is definitely switching on. And you might have to cut ties with something. You might have to cut ties with the past. You might be walking away from something. That's okay. Keep going. Keep persevering. The camel is going to be, still standing in the end. So, all right, pile 2, that is what I have for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment, because all of those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Until next time, love and light. Hi, pile 3. Oh, sorry. If you chose Mind Focus, then this one is your reading. Let's get your cards. Here we go. The Chariot. I'd like to see the Chariot. 2 of Pentacles. The Sun. Page of Swords. And Ace of Cups. Oh, this is a good one. I'm happy for you guys, pile 3. I don't know what's going on, but I love it. So, some kind of a success is coming in for you. Some kind of a success that might actually put a lot on your plate. You might have to juggle a lot here. You might have a lot of responsibilities coming in for you. But it's okay, because you are going to be so happy about whatever this is. Like, you are definitely happy with this change, or what's like, it almost feels like more is coming in. So it almost feels like, this is a raise or a promotion, or, a step up into leadership or management. It just feels like, there's going to be more on your plate, but it's going to make you so happy. And there's stuff that you're going to have to learn. The Page of Swords is, about learning new things. So you're definitely going to have some new stuff to learn. But you're going to love it. Ace of Cups, it's bringing in love. Like, something you love, something you're going to enjoy. You're going to be loving life. And I'm so excited for you. This feels good. So it feels like this is a new exciting opportunity coming in. If not, it's some kind of increase. Some kind of something that you're going to have to learn more about. So definitely it's an expansion. It's a leveling up of sorts. So it does feel amazing, exciting. So good for you. All right, we have you will be shown the way with the candle. And financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. The Dolphin. So, I told you it felt like an expansion, didn't I? Felt like an increase. So, you're getting more money coming in here. And it might be because you planted the seed already. Like you already, maybe it was like you applied for the dream job or you applied for the promotion. And now, it's coming through. And it's going to bring you a lot of happiness and joy and a lot of abundance. And, if you have to learn new things, don't worry. You'll be shown the way. They will guide you. They will help you with everything you need to know. So don't get scared or intimidated. You'll definitely be shown the light. And you'll know. You'll just have the knowledge. So really, really good, exciting things coming in for you here as far as career. I don't know how to say her name. Everything in perfect balance. But there you go. I don't know what she means. So yeah, things are coming into alignment for you. What number is that? I can't see it. Number 8. Sorry. Things are coming into an alignment for you. So things are like if things have been out of balance in the past, like things are coming, like aligning for you. So let's see. Okay, so this is saying like through her crown of thorns and leaves, it indicates that she understands through her journeys of pleasure and pain that she is ultimately free. Everything is in perfect balance as her soul takes flight. So and saying the moon halo around her head signifies a healthy mind, emotionally balanced, rational in all its highs and lows. So this is kind of like the death card in a tarot deck, where there might be an ending, but there's definitely a rebirth here, a new beginning. So it kind of feels like something is ending, and there's a new beginning. So you might be leaving one job to get a better job, or you might be leaving being an employee to becoming a boss. There's definitely an expansion here. And, it's saying through the good times and the bad that you've had in your career, like it has taught you and it has brought you to where you are now. Like, so it's saying like you're right where you're supposed to be. You're in alignment. You're like everything's working out beautifully for you. So that's exciting. Partnership. Allow beautiful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. So, you could be taking on a partner here. If you're starting your own business, maybe you're starting your business with a partner, and it's saying allow that because they may have skills that you don't have and you have skills that they don't have, so it would be a perfect balance, right? But if it's not, you're not starting your own business, somebody could be mentoring you. That would be a partnership. Somebody's going to be teaching you the ropes, how things are done. So allow that partnership in here. Allow that that balance to come in to make things easier for you. So that's what we got. Let's see here. All right. We have distant thunder, clear the air. All right. So we want to clear the air so that there's no trouble in the future. Why do we want to clear the air? Who do we have to clear the air with? Maybe it's the ending, right? I feel like with whatever you're ending, they're making me feel like that's where you're going to have to clear the air. Like, you're going to have to be honest, and you're going to have to say, this is why I'm moving on, or this is why I'm doing what I'm doing because of this, and this. Like, be honest, but in a constructive way, not in a vengeful type of way. Now, be nice about it, but you don't want any. You want things on the table, like you want to show your cards, because things can't improve for other people or other situations if you don't share your thoughts. So say you're leaving one job to go to a better opportunity. You could say, look, this is why I started looking in the first place. Because, I feel undervalued, underappreciated. This is things that happened here, and this is what happened there, and nobody addressed it, or whatever the issues are. You could clear the air so that somebody will respect your decision, maybe. I don't know. Because I'm feeling it's more like that than it is an actual fight, because it kind of feels like there might be an argument or something. And as long as you're open and honest, you don't have anything to worry about. So, let's see what else we get. All right, I'll get them in a minute. Confrontation. Pick your battles wisely. So if somebody, here's the issue, right? There's going to be an issue. I don't know what the issue is going to be about, but there is going to be an issue somewhere, somehow. So it's saying pick your battles wisely. Like, if somebody comes at you confrontationally, be the bigger person. Try to diffuse the situation as best you can. And you do what's right for you, regardless. But if you're open and honest in a nice, respectable way, people can't fault you for that, because you're just speaking your truth. So I think there might be some kind of hurt feelings maybe coming in, because maybe you're promoted over somebody else, so there might be some hurt feelings. I don't know. But you're going to have to deal with it. You are rare and free. There's not many like you. So embrace your weirdness, right? You are rare, and, it makes you unique and maybe even attractive. So embrace it. You might have special qualities that make you stand out because you're rare and unique. Not a bad thing. Embrace your weirdness. It's so funny because my daughter the other day showed me like a video that she took of her brother, and he was being weird. And that's what I said. I was like, we're laughing at the video. And I know that if my son knew we were laughing at the video, he'd probably have his feelings hurt a little bit. So it was not very nice of us. But I turned to her and I said, it's okay to be weird sometimes. And that just made her laugh even more because I was actually saying that he was being weird. So it was like her confirmation. It's not what I wanted to come out of that situation, but it's okay to be weird. It makes you you. It makes you lovable. It makes you, whatever, you. So anyway, carpe diem. Seize the day. You only live once. YOLO. Right? So seize the day. If you're going to be weird, be weird. Like, just make the best of it. And always go for it. Always go for it. You miss every shot you don't take. So if you take the shot, you got a 50-50 chance, right, of making it or not. So take the shot. Always seize the day. Good advice. Good advice to live by. Call 20. What is that? Is that judgment? I just knocked another deck off my little side table here. I guess I'll be picking them up too. Purpose and true prosperity. I have everything I need right now to move forward with purpose. I am being called into a deeper and more authentic relationship with myself, with my higher power, and with others. I am here for a reason. I'm required to step forward into my true self, expressing that through my actions. I need to trust that my life has a purpose and that I am enough, and that within me is the divine blueprint that has meaning for myself and others. So again, embrace your weirdness. You are here for a reason and you're you for a reason. So embrace it. Love it. All right. Let me get you some charms. All right. If you're at a crossroads, do what's right. Do what you feel is right for you. Pick the path that you want most, even if it's the more difficult path. If it's going to make you the happiest in the long run, pick that path, all right? Choose wisely for yourself. There's some work coming in with the wheelbarrow. We know this. That's okay, because you're going to love it. Even though it's more work, you're going to love it. You're going to be happy every day. Definitely change is coming. So I definitely feel like we're getting a promotion of some sort here. It's going to bring in some more stability. You're going to be able to have more fun. Might even be a leader here with that crown. Again, here's more love. More love. You're going to love what you do. You're going to blossom and bloom and grow and expand. You have the kitty. Trust your intuition. You'll know what's right for you. You have the rhinoceros. Be brave. Be strong. So that is what I have for you, Pile 3. I'm loving this reading. I think it's a great one. Good for you. Congratulations. Especially if you're getting a raise or promotion. Good for you. All right, that's what I have for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light. Hi, Pile 4. If you chose Be of Service, then this one is your reading. Let's get your cards. Nine of Swords. Oh, no, Nine of Wands. Sorry. King of Pentacles, my shoulder. I'm having issues with my shoulder, and it's hurting for absolutely no reason right now. Anyway, Empress, Six of Wands, and the Hermit. You don't need to know that, but just in case like somebody else is having some kind of a twinge in their shoulder, that just know we're in sync. we're definitely aligned right now. But anyway, all right, let's go. Let's see here. You're trying something new, pile 4. It kind of feels like you're your own boss. You don't have to be, but it feels like that a little bit here, because I think you have the freedom to try something different. That could be, no, you could be an employee and trying something different. Maybe you're changing jobs. You're going to try a different career. All right, I just think that you're trying something different. I think you might have not. I don't know. I think you were just I think you're just ready for a change, maybe. Anyway, I think that it's going to work for you. It's definitely going to work for you, especially if you're older and at retirement age or close to it. You're just you paid your dues, and now you're you want to do something different. That's okay. So if you're older and that's your case, then good for you. Follow your heart. But I think that you're going to love what you do. I think you're going into something that's going to bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, something that you can really sink your energy into, something that you can grow. You could be, like I said, you could be starting your own business here. I do feel that pretty strongly. I don't know why, but I feel like you could be really growing a business here. It doesn't have to be your own. You could be growing somebody else's business too. But anyway, I feel like you're going to be very, very successful. You're going to be in the spotlight of some kind here. I feel like you're going to get some recognition here, or people, you're going to get well known for what you do. People are going to appreciate you. Now the Hermit's here. Not quite sure why, unless you're a Virgo, because that is the Virgo card. But when we go into Hermit mode, we pull our energy back because we're kind of searching for answers, trying to figure things out, right? Kind of maybe taking time to heal. So I don't know why, because I really do feel like you're trying something new. So I'm not quite sure why that Hermit card's here. But we're going to keep going. And if it doesn't become clear, then I'll pull more cards for that card particularly. So let's just see what else comes out. Oh, okay. So there's going to be a major challenge to overcome. So now I understand the Hermit, right? We're going to think about how to overcome this challenge. Oh, because something was unsuccessful. That's why we're switching it up. That's why we're trying something different, because something didn't work out the way we thought it would. All right, so that's why we went into Hermit mode, to figure it out. So now we're going to try something new. But you're going to be successful at it, right? It's going to work out for you. So even though something that you thought was going to work out didn't, you're going to have something else that does. All right. So it might be a challenge to find a new job or to start your own business. It might be a challenge to do that because something else didn't work out. But you're going to be very successful at it. Whatever you're going to be doing next, you're going to be very successful at it. So I'm not worried about you. You might feel disappointed or even hurt, but it's not going to be you're not going to stay down for long. This isn't, they knocked you off your horse maybe, but you're going to climb back on it and you're going to, overcome that mountain, whatever it is. You're going to ride right up over it. Might take you some time, but you're going to do it. So let's see. Translucence. Love the darkness. So this is saying that, embrace the things that go wrong. Embrace the mistakes. Embrace the unsuccessful plan. Because that just means it wasn't meant for you anymore. that there's something better for you. So sometimes things don't work out for us for a reason. It's to get rid of the old, to make room for the new, because there's something much better for us. So it's like, embrace the mistakes, embrace the unsuccessful plans, because now it gives you a chance to do things differently. Clean energy food. When you fuel your body with a helpful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficient, better ideas and higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. So, what I'm just going to say is, cut out all the things that are bad for us. Like, so if you're drinking, maybe you should cut down that consumption. You don't have to cut it out completely, but it's saying be a little bit healthier, make healthier choices right now, because when you take care of yourself, you're taking care of a lot more than just yourself, because that energy is going to attract good things into your life. Okay, so if you can eat clean food, that's great. Not all of us can. But I think it's just avoid substance abuse, avoid maybe overeating or whatever. It's just saying, just take better care of you so that your vibration's higher, so that you attract what you want into your life. That's all. Keep yourself in high vibing high. That's all. Oh, sorry. Yawning again. So let's get this a little straighter. Rejuvenating rain. Clear the past, heal the present. We're getting rid of the old to make room for the new. Clearing that past out. All right? Something didn't work out. It's not a problem. We're letting it go. We're not going to dwell on it. We're gonna move on. We're going to do something different, because we can. Because that wasn't meant for us. Even if we thought it was, obviously it wasn't, because it ended for a reason. I know sometimes that's a little harsh to hear, but it's the truth. So I'm not sugarcoating it. Here we go. Creative wonderment. Follow your passion. So now, you're getting rid of the old. So now that you have a chance, follow your passion. Do what lights you up inside. Do what makes you happy every day. Do something that's going to make you want to get out of bed, right? So this is happening for a reason. It's exciting, because now you get to pick and choose who you're going to be. You get to decide. What are you going to do now? Sorry. Lead the way. Be a leader. Show others how it's done. All right? Step up. This is your life. What do you want it to look like? You have choices now. The power of serenity now. Pencil it into your schedule. So it's like, be happy in the now. Don't worry about the future. Definitely don't worry about the past. Whatever happened, it's done. We're moving on from it. Let's accept it. Let's accept where we are now in our journey. Let's embrace it, and let's make peace with it. Let's be happy now. It's going to make you happier and overall if you can find, make peace with where you're at in life. You can always want more. That's okay to want more, but make peace with where you're at. Two of Fire, which would be like Two of Wands, right? Let's see. Two of Wands is kind of like, sometimes it's the waiting game. Sometimes it's about traveling. Let's see. Whenever I can't see how my dreams will coalesce into form, come together, I can trust in the process of co-creation and engage more deeply in the process of envisioning something new. I've already started to make progress, and soon my passion will attract the perfect situation for me. The light of spirit helps me to see my way and feel the universe aligning to bring me what I need. So it's also about planning. So you're in the planning stages, right? You're in the planning of figuring out what you're going to do next, what your next steps are. It's going to be great. Just do what you love. Follow your passion. Embrace the change. Let go what needs to be let go of. Let me pull you some charms. Yep. Be wise. You got the seashell. It's always about knowledge, learning, growing, expanding. You might have a new baby here to take on. Not literally, but a new project, a new business, a new, situation. You got angelic help here. We have some kind of soulmates here helping you, supporting you, guiding you. You're going to shine. You're going to shine. You're going to shine. You're going to be the fox. You're going to be crafty. You're going to be sly. You're going to figure things out, and you're going to do it successfully. The fox always gets the chicken. They usually do. You have the jaguar spirit here, so that means that you're protected. So everything's going to work out for you. You're okay. You also have the cow here, which is like the Empress energy. Very nurturing, very, very ready to grow something, to put their energy into, to nurture and grow it to maturity. So this could be a new business for you. Absolutely. Then you have the high heels. High heels makes us feel powerful. When we put on those heels, we feel... It's like wearing your crown, in a sense. It's like putting on those shoes. It's power. It's a power move. So, plus they make our legs look nice, right? Sometimes. So, step into your power. You got this. All right, Pile 4, that is what I had for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Until next time, love and light.